Hey everybody, video topic for the day. The biggest problem you have is probably the problem that you don't know you have. What does that mean? Well, let's start with this. First of all, I'm Doug Bates, vegan trainer of 35 years, 1 year from turning 60. And the thing I find with my clients and that I find online and that I find across the board when they travel to conferences is that the problem people are having is the problem they're unaware of. And that's the biggest problem they have. To confirm what that looks like, when you have a client come in and they say they want to, or you want to build your glutes, or you want to lose body fat, or you want to put on muscle mass, or keep your youth, and you think exercise is the way to do it, you're going to find that when you come into building those glutes, if you have not found ways to decompress the spine to allow for proper glute recruitment, you cannot get results. Most people trying to build their glutes already have a problem of a compressed lumbar spine, especially compressed L4, L5, S1. They might not know that. They also have a problem sometimes with other issues around hormones and HPA axis, which is the hypothalamus pituitary, again, hypothalamus pituitary, adrenal, and ovarian axis for women. And for men, if they need to build glutes, it would be the gonadal axis. But what we're looking at is how can they build it if they don't have good hormones? And that's not going to help them if they have estrogen out of control and they can't manage their estrogen in a good diet. So again, they can't build their glutes if they don't have good hormones and they don't have a decompressed spine on L4, L5, S1, and a strong set of abs with which to then tuck under and maintain their ab health. And same with the issues of things like losing body fat, how to lose body fat without good hormones, without a good diet, without good insulin management, without good sleep habits, good cortisol management. People will come in, they're going to run around and say, oh, I see them next door, the local gyms. I got local gyms right next door to me, only 2 doors down. And a lot of people go in there. I see them come and I see them go, and they don't see body changes because they don't get the detailed work they need on the issues of individual programming to examine what their concepts are, their behaviors are like, what their attachments are. Like we call it a bullshit program, a BS program. It's not really a bullshit program, it's really your belief system program. So the BS system is not just your bullshit, but the belief system. The belief system is they can exercise and eat what they want. Guess what happens after the age of 35 or 40? It doesn't work because now they've damaged their receptor sites in their cells. They've damaged something in their organs or glands, say the pancreas or the liver, and they thought they could just exercise their way out of the problem. They run to the local bar or the local pizza place, and then they come back, and that's their workout. Literally, they said, oh, let's have a pizza run. Let's have a bar run. This is Milwaukee here. So keep in mind that you have to have a lot of intelligence when you approach exercise, and very few trainers have the experience and the intelligence to go with it and the ability to communicate all that to somebody. I just find the industry interesting to think the industry is improving, but it is still slow to hold them accountable, the trainers accountable in a way that doesn't let the average person find somebody who's just great at making videos, but not great at delivering results. That's why I call my business Better Results. I'm an online expert with Organic Vegan Trainer and, of course, AgelessPersonalTraining.com. So let's take a second again to cover the next one, muscle mass. People think they can just do sets and reps to increase their bench press or to do something else like that. Truth is, you cannot increase any of those things until you've got the plexi in the place. And plexi meaning nerve plexi. If you want to build nerve plexi, you have to think, okay, is your thoracic plexi working enough to do a bench press? Can you even stabilize the shoulder girdle? Because they say, oh, just do all your assistance exercises. Well, if your lungs are weak and your liver's weak, you're not going to get a good bench press. You don't have a big rib cage anyhow. And you really need to examine then how do you build the lung meridian, which is T1 to T12, there's a lot, the diaphragm at T7, and the liver at T8 and 9, along with the gallbladder at T4, along with even the stomach, which is T5, in order, is all T meaning thoracic, in order to make sure that you can absorb the vitamins and minerals, and especially the minerals, and the proteins in order to make your growth occur after you work out. So stressing a body out is not enough. They give you a sets and reps program. They don't even ascertain if your posture is good enough to hold up over time after bench pressing. It's not a great posture exercise, and it's not going to give you enough full flexibility, and it's not going to give you enough squeeze in that spine, in that rhomboid mid-trap, lower trap area to maintain the strength. And certainly, in most cases, it flattens the cervical and takes the neck here into a flattened position like a military neck. It's going to tone down the entire vagus nerve. Tone that vagus nerve down because on a bench press, now you flatten the neck, create a cervical flat posture back that does not really belong, and now you have a problem with swallowing and dysphagia. It's called, you have this problem with dysphagia, means you're not swallowing properly, and you can't enunciate, you can't sing, you have trouble with all kinds of the factors, including the simple vagus nerve, simple but often ignored. The vagus nerve is covering two sides of the body, going down to the intestines and every organ and gland in your body with the exception of the adrenals. So if you're looking to really build health and vitality, you have to know what are the problems you haven't identified. Most of my clients have discovered that they cannot properly identify their own problems. That's why finding a nuanced, experienced trainer who has background in chiropractic, background in massage therapy, background in other systems of exercise, other systems of knowing, and other systems of knowledge like the chakra systems, and systems involved in Tai Chi, systems involved in martial arts, systems involved in dance, systems involved in far more than just bodybuilding, far more than just CrossFit, are going to help me identify areas in somebody and then be able to figure out how to get that problem addressed before they waste their time trying to get a secondary outcome when they really need that initial outcome to make that secondary outcome stick. So they come in with that issue of, I want this, I want that, I have this problem, I can't lose body fat, I can't build my glutes, I can't get my bench up, I can't put on muscle mass. The problem is the one they can't see, not that which is why they have to come in. And that's why I'm an expert. So keep in mind, it's a very simple process to begin. Once you know you don't know something, you then seek that mentor, that expert who can unwind that problem for you if it's all built up into a pattern you've already created, or identify how to come back out of that problem and fasten down some really good strategies to anchor in the basics as a foundation for you to build back from, that you can then at any age begin to see progress on your goals if those goals are important. And sometimes when you remind people, even your goals might be off because it might create a secondary problem. So keep that in mind. Sometimes building a better bench press will ruin your life. So keep that last one in mind. All right, so that's great. You can check me out, Doug Bates, Better Results Personal Training, Organic Vegan Trainer, Ageless Personal Training. Check me out, easy to find. I'm on YouTube under Better Results Personal Training, and I'm gonna start building my YouTube channel gradually now. So I hope you enjoyed the video and gave you some food for thought. It should give you some ideas as what to look at. Again, spinal health, posture health, very important. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.